What's going on, everyone? The rules here. Just came back home from hanging out from Tots. Gonna upload this video and go right to work. Gonna be a short video for Tangle, addressing some shit. I just watched the video of Mr. Matt 40 ounce where he was watching my video and laughing. He said that my videos are terrible and unwatchable. I don't know. I put a thumb down and I'm gonna thumb this motherfucker down from all of my channels. Because talk shit about the rules, you're gonna get all the thumbs downs. And the shout outs to 2 people who thumbed down his video before I did it. You great people, thanks for thumbing down his video. Okay. Now let me address some Ramstats/cameraman bullshit right now. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna address this comment. I'm gonna read it all. Ramstat said to me, and I read, and I quote, "Motherfucker, this entire trip was your idea. You offered to bring Todd because you have a car. Hooray for you." Okay. You offer, I want to take you up on it because yes, it's literally the only chance of getting Todd out here. True. You don't want to come out here on your own dollar, then don't fucking come out here. Honestly, could not give a shit. I believe that, okay. You almost as detached from reality as Todd is though. I have no idea where you think that I'm kissing your ass. Okay. You wanna know my logic? It's very simple. You like Todd. You don't care less about me, right? So the way I was thinking about it is this. You're just trying to back up and say, oh, I was busting my balls, I was not trying to talk shit about you. You're just saying that because you want me to get Todd there, because you know I'm not gonna do shit for you. That was my logic. Maybe I shouldn't overthink things, maybe I don't think it right, but like I said, my opinion is this. I look at it like this, because I remember when we had November to Remember, you got November to Remember shorts, which you were wearing, cameraman was wearing, Todd was wearing. Did you give me one? No, okay? Then you were busting my balls for eating Todd shit when he told me I can do it. Then you told Todd not to bring the rules to hang out. And you said it clearly, right? So you show, like your actions show that you don't give a shit about me, that you like Todd. So you're using me as a transportation. Okay, so I'm going to the trip as a driver, right? You know the drivers are getting paid, right? The driver is a job. That's why I'm telling you to pay for my gas. Because why should I pay for this fucking trip, okay? If this is all about Todd. I'm not your bitch here. I should pay for my gas and then come to you when you don't give a shit about me. For what? You like Todd so much? Todd is a grown man, he can catch the bus himself. Just because Todd is too lazy or for whatever reason he cannot get his ass to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, his problem. Why should I drive him? Okay, I understand you don't want to pay me for that, you think it's crazy. Well, in that case maybe Todd should pay my gas, but since I'm going there as a driver, I shouldn't pay for this trip. That's my position. Now, if you would be my friends, that's one thing, but you don't act that way. So why should I go to you when I'm paying for my own shit when you don't give a shit about me? That's my point, okay? And if you still think I'm detached from reality, let me know, but it's just my stance. That's all there is to it, really. Okay, let me read this message even more, and then I'm gonna go to Scammerman's bullshit. Which is like complete marasm, like complete stupid stuff. But let me go through this, because I mean there is certain truth to it. It's not like an awful comment. Okay, I have no. Okay, if you think because I told you I never called you a piece of shit, that saying that kissing your ass is totally worked out. Well, I don't think you understood me right way, but that happens. That was because I told you I never called you piece of shit. That saying is Oh, that was a factual correction because I never called you a piece of shit. Well, you probably never did, but okay, I exaggerated it. Sorry about that. I exaggerated it. You never called me piece of shit, but you acted that way, okay? You acted that way. Actions speak louder than words. Because I noticed thing about Americans, they never gonna tell you, oh, you piece of shit, because that's like pretty offensive. But if you don't talk to me, if you ignore me, if you just bullshit and say, oh, we're gonna hang out, and then you just not answer the calls, that's to me the same thing as telling me I'm a piece of shit, okay? You're not telling me piece of shit that I'm a piece of shit directly, but the way you act towards me, it's like the same thing as you were telling me I'm a piece of shit, okay? Moving right along. Do you annoy me? Yeah. Well, thanks for the truth. I truly believe that you meant it. But for anyone, that's a pretty fucking harsh thing to call somebody. Well, I believe that. You're just very polite because you're American, and you think that saying you're a piece of shit, this is not something a normal thing to say. Where I'm coming from, it is. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody in Russia calling you a piece of shit, but if Russian people are upset with you, they're gonna call a piece of shit, and they're not gonna give a shit how you feel. That's where I'm coming from. I mean, not everyone are intelligent, good, like mannered Russians, but like the majority, like the most of the people, they would just say it. I'm outspoken. They say what they think, so this is my mentality, I guess. Even though I've been here for 8.5 years, but I mean, shit. There's one woman, she works with me, she's been in the United States for most of her life. She came here when she was like 28, and now she's in her 60s. She still doesn't act like American people do. So Tangled, you said even monkey can operate in the unfamiliar environment. I don't know about that. It's not as easy as you think it is. Go, some Tangled, prove me wrong. Go and live outside of Canada, United States. I'm not saying to go to Russia. Go any country you want. You can go to Europe, you can go to Africa, you can go to Russia, you can go to China. And I would like to see... Don't go there just to travel for a couple weeks. Go there actually to live for like 5-10 years. And let me know how it's gonna be for you to fit in with the local population. And make a YouTube video telling me about monkeys being able to adapt to a new environment very easily. I would like to listen, so that's my challenge to you, Tangled. Well, this video is kind of going too long, but let me wrap it up. I'm gonna finish the comment. I don't know who you're dealing with, but apparently you see all the interior matches behind the things I say to do. That's not how I operate. The offer was on the table. I'm not fucking giving you money. It's your loss. Do you think maybe all this bullshit, that's why I told Todd not to bring you? Okay. I believe that. Fuck you, the rules, of course. Fuck you, too, Ramstats. You got them right. You're not coming to Pennsylvania. Don't ever enter my state. Okay. Alright, one day I'm gonna enter to Pennsylvania. I'm gonna make a video specifically for Ramstats in Pennsylvania. Fuck you, Ramstats video in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna see what you're gonna do with me. All the best to you guys. Later. Stay tuned for my next video addressing cameraman's bullshit.